All right, I'm Alyssa Centers, and this is my digital hub on my own personal brand. So, strategy and positioning. Currently, I'm a marketing intern for a global company, and I'm a mass communications major. So, this is great for me because at work I get to do digital marketing, and then at school I get to focus more on writing, and these are the two areas that I'm most interested in. So my plan is to use my social media strategy to advance myself in the topics of my interest, use both created and curated content to catch the attention of industry experts, and make myself competitive in the job market. So I have some short-term goals for each of my channels. With LinkedIn, I'd like to increase connections from 104 to 150, with at least 2 of those being recruiters, and join at least 3 more groups of relevance. Also, I'd like to acquire at least 1 recommendation from someone at work or school. Twitter, I'd like to increase followers from 291 to 350 and be added as a member of at least 2 more lists related to my focus. Pinterest, I want to revamp my boards to reflect my professional work and inspiration rather than just personal interests. Google+, I want to join at least 5 more communities and participate in at least 2 hangouts. My online portfolio, I'm using Pressfolios. I want to continue to update that with written work and improve SEO. These I'd like to complete by the end of the summer because that's when I'll be starting my last semester of college and I'll be more active in looking for job opportunities. So, long-term goals. I would like to contribute as a guest blogger to build my niche and solidify my reputation. At this point, I'm not really interested in starting my own blog, but I would really like to be featured on someone else's blog. There's a website called Guester where you can build a profile and pitch article ideas to blog owners, so that might be something I'd like to try. I want to participate in some freelance projects just to try my hand at it. I've heard some good things about it, whether that be graphic design, web design, marketing, whatever. So I just want to check it out. And getting a job. This one is still pretty vague. I know what I'm interested in. I just don't know exactly where I want to be working. But hopefully my social media plan will help create some connections that'll shed some light on that. Inspiration, you guessed it, one is digital marketing and one is writing. The first one is Heilman Group. They're a digital marketing company based out of Cleveland. I like them because they have a pretty solid blog and they have a lot of advice on visual design, analytics, marketing, and user experience. And then the second one is Riot News. If I were to get into journalism, this is the kind of journalism I would be interested in. Their stories are typically pretty off the wall. They have a really unique style, unique topics. Their headlines are great. This one is Ziggy the Traveling Pig is on a great American adventure and stealing hearts in the process. So how could you not click on that? They also get a lot of shares, and they also have an in-house agency dedicated to creating media campaigns, so I'll definitely be keeping my eye on that. So now we'll take a look at each one of my channels. So this is my Twitter. Twitter is definitely my favorite. It's the one I use most often. As you'll see later in my content calendar, this is where most of my posting will go. Okay, so Pinterest, I plan on creating more boards for graphics I create, articles I write, pictures I take, and then moving some of these boards to a private setting. Google+, there's not a whole lot going on here right now, but again, I want to eventually use this more as a learning tool and engage in more conversations. This is my Pressfolio. It is strictly written work. I'm pretty involved with dailyflips.com here at Wright State, so that's where this is where I'm gonna put all the articles I write for there. And then my LinkedIn, this is my main hub. I chose it because I thought it would help me the best with networking. My other 4 channels have a link to my LinkedIn, so because this is where I want most of the traffic to come. I'm pretty proud of my LinkedIn profile. pretty full, and I keep up with it pretty consistently. So branding, consistency, and integration. Here's all of the channels kind of side by side. I have the same picture, same tagline, same name, some of the same backgrounds too. And then as we saw, my LinkedIn is a little bit different. The picture's a little more professional, my summary is more detailed, but I like it better that way. My content calendar is going to start in October and go through December, again, because that's around the time when I'll be graduating and more proactively seeking job opportunities. Topics include web design, marketing, PR, etc. And I'm going to continue to use Trove for content aggregation. I really liked using Trove. Okay, measurement and monitoring. Twitter, I'm using Hootsuite Analytics, Pinterest, hearts and repins, Google+, plus ones and comments. Press folios, I'll use Google Analytics, and LinkedIn, I'm going to watch for connections, comments, and profile views. If the goals for my channels aren't reached by the end of the summer, I'll then reevaluate and revise my plan. Google results. So these are my current Google results. The whole front page, first page is me. My Twitter comes first, which I really like, but I would like to see my LinkedIn move up a little bit. Reputation management, I plan on remaining consistent with my posting, checking my measurements on a regular basis to see what's working and what's not working, and always be updating. Opportunities and shortcomings. I really do have a passion for my fields of study. It's important to me to contribute and bring something new to the table. The people I work with are very talented and knowledgeable in the field of marketing. So I have a lot to learn from them. The only thing I could think of was, even though I do have some experience, I sometimes feel like I'm not as informed as I should be, so that kind of makes me hesitate to contribute to conversations on LinkedIn or Google+. But hopefully with the plan I've presented, that will change. And that's it.